we're got group 1 and group 2 fed, and group 2 is actually leaving. Group 1's already done gone. Group 4 is about like about 80 of them already on the feed lane. So I have a little bit of time because those cows are producing the most milk right now, and it takes them a long time to milk them. So instead of standing around waiting or trying to do a couple other things, need to get this fertilizer put out. So we are going to take off to that hayfield on 64, the one that we call 64, and we're going to at least get one load of fertilizer put on it real quick. I should have enough to do about half of it on the truck, and then we'll come back and finish up on the feed lane, and then take off to the rest of the fields probably after lunch. But we're going to get kind of like an early jump on it right now. About to pull in. Make sure this truck behind me doesn't run into me. Get pretty close. We want to run it in second gear. That covers the right speed, and then the chain and the paddles either speed up or slow down depending on how hard I push the throttle. So as long as I'm in second gear, it's putting out the right amount no matter how much throttle I have. So if I'm on rough ground and I slow down, the chain will slow down, and the paddles, well, I guess the paddles slow down a little bit too. That shouldn't be, but I guess you can't have it every way. But if I'm on real good ground and I can get going really fast, they'll go faster. Hello? I'll make a line. I mark A back there. When I get up there, I'll mark B, and that'll give me my lines. Over here we're going to have to use our head because it's a wet area. There's water standing right there. The last thing I want to do is get stuck. So we're going to come out and we're going to go really wide turns. Probably going to end up skipping lines just to try to keep our momentum. Turn left, go around here. Go ahead and turn my chain off. Turn the chain back on. Get all the way around this wet spot. Yellow flowers are is another wet spot, so I'm going to cut in between the two wet spots. There's only one way to drive a fertilizer truck, and that's like you stole it. Put your foot to the floor and give her help. Chain off. We're not really following GPS right now. We're just using our heads and staying away from wet areas and trying to cover as much as we possibly can. Wet area behind us is done now. We don't have to worry about it no more. Alright, I think I just ran out on that pass. I just happened to be way at the very back of the field. That's how it works out. So I remember being at this hayfield when I was like probably 6 or 7 years old. Riding with my dad and stuff like that. I remember they had the 2155 tractors parked up there, and I was small enough I could sit in the steering wheel, and I used to sit, I don't know why I sit in the steering wheel, but when the tractor was parked, I would, go play on it and sit in the steering wheel. But anyway, like I've never said before, I'm 31 years old now. So we've probably been doing this field for at least 24, 25 years. About 15 years ago, maybe a little longer than that. Yeah, 15 to 18 years ago, we had this field doing pretty good. And somebody came in and offered him more money on the lease. And the landowner took it. And then that guy basically, just made a little money off of what we had done to the field. And he wrecked it. He didn't put out any fertilizer. He didn't spray for anything, or he just build what he could get off of it from all what we had done before. And about 3 years after that, the field was back to, looked like crap, and couldn't produce hardly nothing. So then after that guy did that, the landowner ran him off and gave it back to us. So we've had it ever since. That was about 15, 18 years ago. So we're gonna head back to the dairy now, and I'll probably have to feed and mix up feed and check for heat and all that stuff, and then at some point, probably right after lunch, you get back over here and finish that field off, and then we'll move on to the next one. All right, this trailer, it's the fertilizer company's. They own it. They loaded it for us, and then we went and got it. So us spreading our own fertilizer and going and picking up the trailer probably saves us anywhere from $25 to $30 a ton. I'm pretty sure it would cost probably 15 to 20 bucks a ton to spread, and then we're probably getting $5 to $10 off on the delivery charge. So this was 24 tons. So what you do is get an auger on the back, a belly auger, and then you have doors. So turn your engine on. Your auger on. Turn your belly auger on. Door. Back up a little bit. Let the auger clean out so it doesn't jam up. Turn the belly off first, then turn the discharge off. Yep. That's how you load it with this thing. Group 3 is already almost done milking. I have all the gates ready. I gotta tell them where the cows are going. And then Group 4 has been checked for heat and are starting to leave the feed lane. So we're gonna go finish that hayfield on 64, and then probably hit the feed for tonight, and then mix up feed for tonight, and then eat some lunch, and then go do the other fields. Well, I got stuck. It's not bad. Actually, I made it all the way up there, just about to the diesel tanks with the rear tire. But then tires were wet, and the grass is wet and juicy, so I just started spinning. And then I tried to back up real fast, and I actually made it up to here. Same thing, started spinning. So now I'm just stuck in a little bit of a dip. This truck gets like no traction whatsoever. So my dad's headed over here and actually in my truck with a chain, and then we can pull it out real quick. So we're just waiting on him right now. We got the 40 acres down the road done, 60 acres on 64 done. Got about 225 acres more to do. So we're here at the field across town now. Finished the other one. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of battery left, so yeah, we still got to do this field, and hopefully I don't get stuck. So we'll see how it gets going.
beeping.
Here we are, making our last pass in the field that I was most worried about getting stuck in, and I didn't get stuck in it. So, yeah, all the hay fields are fertilized. This one looks like it's the most ahead of everybody. This one looks like it's the most ahead of everything else. It's got the most ryegrass and it's the tallest. So I'm pretty sure this will be the first one we come to cut and bale. Hopefully in a couple weeks. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I got it all covered. I mean, it looks fairly good in a few places. So maybe we can get 400 or 500 bells off of it. I mean, this truck isn't made for comfort. My leg from holding the throttle down, I think my shin muscles cramped up. My back's all sweaty, and I feel like I've been in a washing machine going around and around and around. So, or a dryer. My ears are ringing. About to head back to the house and figure out what needs to be done at the dairy. So with that, don't forget to rate, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, leave me a comment down below, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.